Hi, hello guys. Here we are back with a live stream. Yeah, I actually haven't played in a while. Um, yeah, I've been doing other stuff. I start school on, well, I have to go in for like a day or half a day on Tuesday, so not really till Wednesday. I start school on Wednesday. So there's that. Yeah, I've just been mostly doing other stuff. The leaderboards are still very much broken, and I decided, hey, why don't I get back into playing this a little bit? I actually haven't even touched Stealth or Excalibur. I've played a bit of Icarus. I'm not really confident in being able to do it consistently well yet because, like all the older maps, but I'm gonna try to learn to figure out how to do those. Usually it takes a while to really get used to doing it. Like, you can go and get a pretty fast record, and then as it gets more edgy, you can usually you have to really know the map to be able to do that. Right now, it takes quite a bit of tries for me to even do that map flawless, and the other maps haven't even really looked at. I think I've watched maybe one person do either Excalibur or Celts, maybe both of them each once. So, yeah, not too much here. I forgot to turn off notifications, so I'm gonna do that real quick. But no, I don't really know those maps. Before too many people join, maybe I'll try Celts. I don't know where to go, so I don't even know the route. So this is gonna be a thing. But no, I'm probably not gonna do the best on this stream. I haven't played in a little bit. I want to get practice back up, and new maps haven't even played at all. So I'm gonna have to learn those, but anyway, it should be good anyways. And yeah, let's see what we can do here and how well we can do, which is I always seem to do hello everyone. Hi Matthew Barnes and hi Aries. Yeah, I always after the league, which I think I kind of underperformed in. I always think I'm gonna do a lot worse than I end up doing most of the time. I kind of overestimate a lot of people. Yeah, you can join if you want, Aries. We are just playing this. It's a public game. Anybody can join. I mean, people could just randomly join too. So, okay, yeah, you're in, Orn. Yep, I am having trouble remembering. So we're playing a map I've never played before. I just want to reinstate that fact. So, when I do really bad and you obviously beat me, well, I'm going to get beaten on this. The randoms, no, a doubt. But the people that have actually played the map, yeah, they're going to beat me. I know Omega's definitely going to beat me. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I kind of remember this a little bit from the stream, so I kind of remember the beginning. I'm gonna see if I can stay close enough to them to follow them, but then again, I don't know how high to go or anything like that either. So that's a problem. But I don't know, maybe I could try following them or like, I don't know, learning the route. I also went way too preemptively high there. But no, I'm not doing the worst, I guess. This is a really weird map. There's no real maps that I've seen that are designed like this. It's kind of like, what? I probably went the wrong way there. I remember seeing the record video now, and I don't recognize this from that. So, yeah, I definitely went the wrong way there. But oh well. I also died, so that's a thing. No clue where to go on this course. Just gonna re-put that fact back in. At least on Icarus, I know where the general route is. This one, I'm just like, I'm not sure where to go. I'm not really getting that at all. Okay, I probably should have gone to the left there, or to the right there, but yeah, they're definitely gonna beat me here. Which I'm completely fine with. This is my first time playing this map. Oh yeah, this is the ocean that they were talking about. Oh, there actually is water at the bottom. I thought it was completely made out of wool, but nope, there is water at the bottom. I think oh no, there's waters on the sides too. It just didn't look like it from the photo I saw before. Aenorn got across with a minute 30, and I'm gonna come in around 2 minutes somewhere probably, it seems. Hopefully I just don't DNF. That's kind of thing I'm hoping for. I don't even know where the route is. I kind of got it. I'm just taking the main standard route, but I'm not really very sure of where to go so far. 155. I was 20 seconds off 25 seconds off where Aenorn got, and I think the record's around a minute 20 for this map, so I guess that's pretty good for the first time playing with no recognition of where to go at all. There's somewhere they take around the beginning that they make it like 20 seconds on me that I took some like random route. If I just know where to go there, I think I'll do a lot better, but we shall see how it continues to go. We have 7 people in the game so far. I still came 3rd. I doubt I'm going to come in the top 3 on this map, but we shall see. Even Icarus, I'm not too confident with, because the route I take, I'm not, I can't do this flawless every single time, if you get what I mean, or flawless every 3rd time. I think it would take me like 20 tries usually. So I'm kind of just nervous about that, and I've never played any public games at that map. We're mostly going to be playing the new maps, because again, they're new maps, so you probably should play them. Yeah, that's good reason there. Yeah, these are the 3 people I expect to be in front of me. Oh, okay, I go over here, and as long as I don't hit the trees, it should go pretty well. Hey, okay, go over here. Oh god, I crashed. See, if I could just stay with them, I'm trying to follow them, and they're like going really close to walls like they should, and they usually do. But the problem with that is I'm just like, oh, I'm just trying to follow them, and I can't really follow them because, oh, okay, I was supposed to go right there. Yeah, see, I think I was supposed to go on the right there, but I can't. I don't really know what to do because I keep dying because they're staying really close to the walls, and I'm trying to copy it, and obviously you can't copy exactly, especially when you don't know where you're going, which is yeah, it's an issue. But I am here with whoever this is in front of me, Ari, it looks like, who hopefully doesn't look like he's practiced this map too much. So yeah, Ari, show me where to go, okay? You can do it. Yeah, nice job, Ari. He's probably just taking the completely wrong route. No, am I like, oh, this isn't even Ari, this is some random person. Oh, okay, that's always great. I'm just following a random. Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of speed boosts. Let's see where I don't know. There's probably a bazillion shortcuts I'm missing too. If we're completely honest here. So that's a thing. Oh, that guy even beat me by like a second, so that's great. I'm not even. There's even actually no. I think that guy's not a random. Never mind. But there's a lot of people ahead of me, and that's not the best thing in the world. I'm gonna see if I can or see like at least if I can get the route down. That'd be a good thing. On this last map, I think I kind of know where to go. I was hoping I could get it down in the first 2 games and get down and then be able to completely take a really good route. Because it's one thing to know the route, and then it's another thing to know how to do the route. Which I'm gonna obviously have to figure out how to do. And at least I need to get good at the map. In solo or just playing it. But no, I have no idea how to play this map for obvious reasons. I can try to use my normal mechanics, but I'm probably just gonna die. I kind of want to just get through without dying. That's kind of an important thing to me. I don't know how I didn't die there, but kind of went super low, and then yeah, not the best run ever. Ow, that didn't work well. Yeah, I need to stop copying there. That really isn't working well for me. Really isn't working well for me trying to copy them off that speed boost right there. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, there we go. I think I kind of got it. I went a little bit too high in the air, but I got it. I kind of got it at least. I think I just went the wrong way there too. Anyway, whatever. Is it over here that I'm supposed to go? No, I don't even know where I am. Okay, there we go. I think I'm supposed to go through here. I think. Nope. I went the. Yeah. No. Don't even. No clue. Don't. Yeah. No. I don't remember people going through this on the world record run. There's probably some really obvious shortcut that I'm missing, but I don't know what it is. So, yeah. If you want it, you can feel free to help me. Maybe that updraft would help me. I don't know. Again, like I'm saying, this is my first time playing this map, and I got no clue where I am supposed to go. Looks like A&R won the game. but yeah, I really don't know where in the world I am supposed to be going right now. It's very confusing to me. It doesn't help that this is probably one of the most vibrant maps in the game. Here, I'm gonna take this updraft because why the hell not? Looks like I'm gonna come 4th overall, which is not very good, but again, it's my first time playing, so I guess got me some slack there. So I think the AC guy came, or oh, never mind. I'm gonna come 3rd because he left the game. That's great. Yeah, got that nice 3rd place. Hi, Max Plays. Hello. I totally just won this game. That is totally what happened. I got like a 114. No, you can't. I don't think you can get that. I got like 125 and won the game. No, I didn't. I came 4th. No, I came 3rd actually. I think overall. I don't. This guy is really lagging. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I came 4th. I forgot about Aries, so I was gonna come 4th either. If AC stayed in the game, I would have came 5th. But I guess 4th, it's okay, especially with the people in front of me and the fact that I've never played the map. I've never played it. So, yeah, it's not gonna end well. Icarus, I don't even think it's gonna end well. I think all 3 of the new maps is not gonna end well, and this is just gonna be a stream of me getting beat. But I do want to play the new maps. Yeah, I haven't. Icarus, I have practiced in solo, gotten good at it in solo. They seem to be pretty good at it too, and I don't think I can beat them because see, here's the thing. If I take the flawless route, the best route that I know how to take, and I take it flawlessly, sure. The thing is, the best route I know, I haven't done in solo yet. I haven't even tried it. I saw Color's new route, and I haven't even tried it, so, yeah, that's a thing. We're playing Shrunk apparently, because, you know, everybody wants to vote for Shrunk because we're obviously Shrunk is the #1 map in the game. It is obviously the best map in the game. Everybody loves this map. It's just great. Sorry, I'm talking about Battle. In Glide, it sucks. The only problem with that is a lot of randoms don't actually have this, and they're like, "Oh, Shrunk, that's a really cool battle map." Yeah, but it's a little bit forced Glide map. It's one of my worst Glide maps too, but it's a lot better than I should do a lot better than I did on, let's say, Excalibur. So I haven't played in a while Glide in general, which is also hurting me a bit. Hopefully I didn't just do the stupid thing where you just don't get a checkpoint. I did not, so that's always good. A lot of people joining the game, which is nice. In the update, they haven't reset the leaderboards, which is part of why it's kind of like going for records, right? Because it's like, oh, they didn't reset the leaderboards, so I have pointless world records. Yay! I'm so excited. But it's because they haven't fixed the time glitch, so people can still get those even on the new maps. Otherwise, I would totally be going for the new maps. But they did patch the speed glitch at least. The time glitch is, I guess, it's new, so they haven't really figured out a way to work on it. The one thing that I was interested, it doesn't appear to be this way because they were able to patch the speed glitch, and I was really hoping it wasn't this way, because it would probably be something hard for them to do, is that the way that they count the time, like they might have to change it in the code because it seems like it's attached to that somehow. You pause in the game because it seems like a really weird glitch that pausing the game would subtract your amount of time, so it feels like it's attached to the timer in the game. Some of these glitches, if you've noticed, really look like they're intentional, like they aren't glitches at all, but I'm not sure. They're just, it's really confusing, some of them, to me. But yeah, like I was saying, it almost seems like it's intentional in the game, and it almost seems like it's attached to the way that they keep track of what your time is, like it's somehow attached to that. I'm not sure how it is, but it just feels like it's attached to the way that they score the system. The time glitches. I mean, the speed glitch is really weird. I don't know how. Like, if you think of it, I've taken a computer science course, and I'm taking one. I'm trying to think, how would that relate? Like, how does it relate that the speed glitch? How do you get a speed glitch from hitting a wall? Let's think about this for a second. just thinking about this in terms of a logical way, like how does that give you speed? That's my question. Like a glitch or no glitch, like how does that glitch out and give you speed? They're nothing to do with each other. It's you hitting a wall. Like unless I can't think of a way unless it gives you like a speed boost when you die or something. So you in turn with lag, it thinks that you're dead and then you're not dead, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's actually just like teleporting you forward, or it's glitching out your. Yeah, maybe it's glitching. Now that I think about it, it's probably glitching out your MPS. Because let's say with lag, let's say it's measuring your MPS wrong, and then it's thinking you're slowing down because it is changing your MPS when you're hitting the wall by making you slow down. So maybe it's adding instead of subtracting. There's some like system error. I guess that's how it would work. Now that I think about it, it does make sense. Time glitch, maybe there's another explanation like that, as I see Ari die in front of me. But I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe there is. I don't know. I don't make the games, even though it is kind of a field that I am interested in, computer science, and I'm dead. But no, that's probably something to do with what I will probably end up doing as work. So yay, there's that. But no, I've all I've learned about is how to make these really stupid or really simple games. I've never learned anything about third world because this is all like you get a job, you get taught after however many years of university, and then and before that high school courses. So yeah, no, I have no idea how any of this works, and it's probably in a different coding language than I even know. I just took some basic introductory courses, all I've taken, and I really liked it. So I'm kind of like, this is probably my thing. So yeah, I just made it sound like it's something really, like it's a really stupid decision on my part, but no, trust me, I'm definitely something that I'm interested and good at. So anyhow, that's just a little insight, I guess, into my life there. But let's see how we can continue to do. I'm probably gonna come. I don't know. I know I'm definitely gonna come top 4, obviously, because there's 4 really good people in this. So, doi. I mean, let's be honest. If these guys weren't in it, it wouldn't be really interesting because it would just be shots of lead destroys public game people. Like even on the new maps that I haven't played yet, I bet you I could still absolutely obliterate them. But like I was playing earlier and I'd win by like 3 minutes, and it's just like there's a 3-minute timer come out, and then they almost all DNF, and it's just like. When you're playing on some simple map like even Canyon that I'm not even good at, or Temple, and it's just like, okay, this is there's no way, there's not a snowball's chance they're gonna beat me unless I somehow get super lucky and come up against a good public player, which pretty much most of are already, in my league system and stuff like that. Speed glitch is because taking damage causes you to get. Yeah, I know it causes you to get speed, but I'm saying why does it cause you to get speed? It's like why, like if you look at it from a coding perspective, why does it give you speed? It isn't like they coded it into the game and are like, if you hit wall equals speed. No, they hit wall equals negative speed. So there's probably some glitch where there's interference in the system that causes it to give you speed instead of taking away speed. Because when you do hit walls, like say you hit a wall, in certain ways, if you hit walls without being the speed boost glitch or lag, which causes problems, then it will give you speed. And pausing the game creates lag for some reason. I know leaderboards create lag, so I think that's just what it's doing. It's just creating lag is all that you pausing the game is doing, which is why you need to pause for the speed boost glitch if you're playing solo versus online where there's just natural lag. Time glitch is, I guess, lags out the timer and it causes some interference there. I don't understand how that works. I can kind of understand how the speed boost glitch works because walls are supposed to slow you down when you hit them, and maybe it's like the lag's causing it to misread your speed or something, or cause some internal error when it's trying to counter the lag. But they managed to fix it, so that's the important part. That's at least good for our thing because we already outlawed the speed glitch for the Glide Season Elite Racers League Season 2. So hopefully we will be able to have a good season with that because now you can't speed glitch. Yay! That's always great. Looks like we're going to come second here. Of course, me saying that, just something super crazy is going to happen and we aren't going to come second. I think we came like second last round. What the heck? Did Ari just like miss a checkpoint and just turn around and go backwards because couldn't he notice it or something? I was so confused what was happening there. I'm like, Ari, why are you going backwards? Maybe he was doing really bad and just decided, hey, I'm just gonna skip a big portion of the map. That's probably what he did. But yeah, I kind of like that they added the you have to take every checkpoint rule. We had that cavern glitch out of the way early on, because I'm really happy they did that. Because there's a lot of shortcuts you could take on other maps, and I think some of them are intentional. Now that they have that checkpoint rule, that are just really cool little Easter eggs that you can find, but you can't really use them for anything because again they'd be OP and all the times would be under 30 seconds on every map because you could just find super big shortcuts on every map. Without even taking the map, which just seems stupid. Pushed randomly in a direction. It's like when you're on fire, you can jump up 2 blocks. Yeah, I get that, but like, okay, I'm trying to explain this. I think it's lag that helps that happen, because I've done it before without the speed glitch. I've like hit a block and it's helped me a little bit, like maybe a tenth of a second when I was like playing Yeti, for example, when I was trying it, like a couple times that happened. Like I was just trying to go into a tight space and I just skimmed a block and it like kind of pushed me forward a bit, but it didn't speed me up. It just kind of like gave me that damage that just like hit me, and it didn't slow me down. And it kind of knocked me in the right direction, so it didn't. But it didn't give me a speed boost. That's kind of what damage is supposed to do, if you hit it that way. But what the speed boost glitch does is basically it manipulates the lag. I'm pretty sure to cause you. I could be completely wrong with this, but I'm pretty sure it manipulates the lag so that you get hit off, so that it just. It gives you a big speed boost glitch because there's no reason why you should be going 60 meters per second and get sped up that much from just hitting a block. It should just be a little tiny hit, but that's what I think. It's not giving you speed. In your case, it nudged you into. Yeah, I know it's not giving me speed there, but that's what I'm saying. That's what happens. That's what's supposed to happen when you take damage, when you hit the side of something. And what's happening in this situation is that it's countered with lag. I might be completely off base here, but I'm pretty sure damage like maybe you're running. Say you're running and you're on fire, and in Minecraft, obviously, and you take some damage. Maybe it'll knock you forward just the slightest little bit that you can barely even see. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm on fire and I'm taking fire damage. I'm just going to be basically like I was given a speed 20 pot and just go flying forward at super speed. That's basically my point. Yeah. Yeah, basically that's what I think, at least on that matter. Again, we're playing Temple, which is I'm questioning these map choices right now, but whatever. I'm probably gonna vote for something next round. Maybe get some of the new maps, or at least maybe a map I'm decent at. 'Cause it's like, oh yeah, let's play. Hear about it, Shrunk. Let's play Shrunk. Oh wait, he's worse at Temple. Let's play. This is turning into the Eliminator here, guys. But anyway, let's see what we can do on this map. Okay, we got like 3 people ahead of me. Those 3, totally not the 3 I was expecting. No, not at all. Also, I just went way too high in the air there. Yeah, let's do that. How did that guy even get... I know he's lagging, but how did the guy even go backwards there? That's what... I'm just trying to... What? Oh, see, that's a problem sometimes when you try to do the 360. I know I do it with taking damage, but... Yeah, basically if we go back to the speed boost glitch, I'm pretty sure like when you just hit a wall normally, it knocks you off the wall, so it gives you a tiny little bit of acceleration, yes. But I'm thinking the lag is what makes it kind of, maybe the system, maybe that I think about it, the system is thinking that it isn't giving you the speed boost glitch, or the little speed boost it needs to give you. So it gives it to you again and again and again because the game's lagging, until you're going like super fast, until it realizes, hey, it's giving it to you. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe that's why you get a different speed each time you do it, based on how many people are in the game. That actually makes more sense, and the way I think about it. Maybe that's why it's so determined on lag, because if you're getting lag, the system and that's why it only works sometimes, because the system thinks it isn't giving you the speed you need, so it just keeps adding speed, adding speed, adding speed, adding data, adding data and speed, until eventually you're going super fast, and that's why it gives you maybe 50, because it doesn't say, like, I don't know how many times, how much speed it's supposed to give you. Let's just say 10, and then say if it gives you 20, you'll be going 70 meters per second. I mean, nobody ever goes that fast, but let's just say it did that. So that's why it's completely determined on lag, whereas in a solo game, there's a fixed amount of lag that's caused from hitting the settings screen. Maybe that's how it works. Maybe maybe they fixed it by, I don't know, fixing a lag issue, or just making it so it's not determined by that, so it only gives you the speed once, and the operation that it uses to check if you're getting the speed is different, and it's not based, it cannot be ruined on lag, basically. It doesn't check to make sure it's giving you the speed, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you'll just hit the wall now and nothing will happen, but I'd rather that happen than, you know, just getting stuck to the wall instead of just being bounced straight off of it and going super speed sometimes, so. Anyway, oh, Ari left. That's weird. I don't even know where we came last round. I was so deep in thought. Let's see how we can do here. Hopefully I don't mess up this corner again. Okay, I didn't mess it up. Yeah, when you hit the top of that thing and on the bottom of you, of course, when you hit the bottom of your block, you'll just die. But no, something I've noticed, like say on a Karis, say I had like 1 heart, and or like even 3 hearts, and I ran right into when I was like trying to go through that 1 block or whatever, maybe like 1x2, where it's kind of like a weird-ish shape shortcut, that when I go through that, and then I die, my body still goes flying through. It's kind of a weird thing where I'm like, huh? But no, I've noticed some really weird things in this game, because it's, again, this is just a mini game. You have to remember that this isn't a full game, and Minecraft is being developed by 4J Studios, and it's just even a small version part of Minecraft. Yes, it is a huge company, but this is just a mini game they've made and worked a bit on. This is only one portion of their team that's working on the mini games, and they're working on mostly on making new maps, not on the actual gameplay of it. So yeah, there's going to be glitches, and if people are super serious about it, the few people that are super serious about it, they're going to exploit the system a lot. How do I join your game? Well, if you have a PS4 and you want to, you can send me a friend request. My username is right there. And yeah, I'll accept it. I'll check in a couple minutes. I actually have quite a few friend requests stacked up. I need to get those all put up, and I'll accept that, and then you can just join the game. Of course, you have to have a PS4 and Minecraft for the PS4, and, you know, be able to access it right now for obvious reasons. But no, that's basically, you just need to do that, and then you can go to you probably already know this, but go to mini games and play with friends, and then hit join. So yeah, let's see how we can do here. So if you guys are new or don't already know, the people that I am playing with, Omega, Aenorn, and Ari before he left, and actually a couple other of the people in the game, are part of the Glide Elite Racers League, which was the first season. Aenorn actually wasn't in the first season, but they will be part in the second season if they weren't in the first season. Basically, that was a league I hosted with some of the best gliders on PS4, or pretty much most of the best gliders on PS4. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, anyway, it was a league I hosted with them where we basically played every map, and you got points based on how you finished, and there was a winner that I'm not going to spoil because I'm a nice person. So anyhow, let's see how we do here. I feel like I should take the risk and go for the bottom, because I think Aenorn and Omega are probably going to beat me anyway. So let's do it. And I failed. Yeah, no, that didn't. Nope. Yeah, see, some of these new shortcuts, like on Temple, that's my problem. These new shortcuts, I don't know this new shortcut at all. So that's the problem. But, yeah, let's see. Oh, wow, Spartacus is even good. Oh, wait, no, but my time's slower than my last one. Actually, I might still be able to beat him if I go low enough. Oh, he beat me by, 3/10. That's actually quite a bit. Yeah, but basically send me a friend request. I'm gonna check to see if I've gotten any new ones, and we shall see right now. Okay, you did send one. Good. I accepted it. So now you can just go into play with friends, or go to mini games, and then I should show up on your friend feed. The game I do not believe is full yet. 11. Oh wait, crap. Shoot. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I love how it just keeps loading every time. 13. I think we have 14 people, maybe 15 in the lobby. It was kind of messed up because conditions kept changing. You just beat me. No, you didn't. See, I beat you by 8/10. You see, Spartacus. I beat you by 8/10. Oh, Aeonor and Omega did indeed beat me, and they've been practicing and getting good at that map. Yeah, guys, let's go for Icarus. Let's try to get this map into the next one, even though I'm probably going to do horrible. I actually haven't read the descriptions for the new maps, but anyway, that's besides the point. There you go, Jeb. I see you joined the game. Yeah, basically, Icarus is going to be the game, or the mode hopefully we'll play next, and hopefully maybe we can get in. Which one did we already play? Excalibur or Celts? I think we played Celts, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the default texture pack. So I think we played Celts. Next will be Excalibur, it seems to be like, hopefully. And hopefully I don't completely embarrass myself, even though I had the record. I know I don't have it anymore for Icarus. I think I can get it. I saw Color's video, actually. Go check out him. He has really good videos. He's on the Xbox, and on how he got to the world record there. And I think if I copied that route, unless the world record's just sped up a lot on here, I think I can get the world record on here. The problem is, I haven't done that route once, so I'm sure not trying it right now. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm really good. Hopefully I can win here. That would be great. I don't think it's going to happen. This map's actually pretty hard to do well on. See, I just died right there. I'm going to go around the outside instead of through there. I don't know how you can go through there consistently. Unless they're taking a different route, or if they are going through there consistently, great on you. I have no clue how you're able to do that. I have not practiced that enough. Unless you've been practicing this map a ton, I don't understand how you are able to do that. But looks like the two of them were able to do it. So, wow, kudos to them. I'm gonna try to work on maybe catching up or getting a better time the next round. But let's see how I can do this round. I think I'll probably come in third. I can pretty well do the rest of the map. Maybe I should just not take that shortcut there and go to the left like I did afterwards. I know I'll lose a little bit of time, but I'm not sure if I'll be beaten. Let's see what time they get this round. Again, they might get a faster time next round. That's always a possibility. And I know there is a shortcut right up here up top. Don't tell me, but I haven't really practiced a lot of these. Yeah, another one right there. Anyway. Let's go right here. Okay, that was good. That worked well. And that didn't work very well. Yeah, that's one of my biggest problems when I come up to this section. I go too fast and I don't head high enough up into the air. So Omega got a 136, which is about a second off my best, which was the record. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty difficult to beat, and I hope I can not run into the finish line again. But yeah, no, that's gonna be fairly difficult for me to beat. I'll probably come second if he keeps up that time. Hello to was a beast. Hello. Yeah. No, new maps, no, not very good at. Shrunk, Temple, no, not very good at. So that's almost half the maps, but I swear those are my worst 5 maps. Okay, guys, those are my worst 5 maps. Again, the new ones I can practice some more and get good at them, so I'm not really worried about that. Temple and Shrunk I can do the same with. No, I've been doing some other stuff. I've actually been playing Garden Warfare 2, which I'm playing that off camera just for fun. It isn't really something I don't think very many people will want videos on. I made, I think, a 1 before, and I've gotten a lot better at the game, but I don't think people will want videos on that. If you do, I mean, let me know. It's not something I don't think that people are really going to want, but, it was just something. I was like, hey, I need to play other things besides Glide, because that's how I work. I usually play one game a lot, and then I get burnt out on the game, and then I go do something else. rinse, repeat. So yeah, I'm skipping over there and just gonna go up top at least for this run. Maybe next run I'll do something different. Maybe next run I'll go for it and maybe it'll happen and maybe I'll beat Omega. You don't know. But this run, no, ain't happening. This run I just wanted a good, clean run. Probably doubt I'm gonna beat Omega, but it is what it is. Probably I might be able to get around a 140 time, which will be pretty good, or maybe even faster. I did pretty good there. I'm actually catching Omega, it looks like, a little bit. Hopefully he didn't mess up, and it's not just him messing up. It's actually me doing good. Oh, he did a really nice move over through there. Yeah, let's see. He's good at this map. I think he's practiced the new map. See, I'm going a lot more for the world records right now than I am for the public game type stuff, and it looks like he's just trying to learn how to do them all consistently very well, which he's doing extremely well. So I'll give him kudos to that. For that, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of two different types of ways of doing things. Besides, if you can get one really good run, which is really hard to do, especially on maps like getting one perfect run. I mean, it's basically impossible to get a perfect run. But let's just say, for argument, getting one nearly perfect, extremely good run, and then it's a different type of skill to be able to put up a bunch of a little bit slower, consistent runs. They're two different skills. So I'm giving him. They're two different skills. I mean, most gliders can do both, but there's some gliders who are super good. Like, you can't just expect all the gliders who are going to be super good. Like, I mean, I know. Okay, this is well, I'm not going to spoil that, but I know in the first season a lot of the gliders who were really good at had like a lot of records. Like Jesper and Airy did very well. I'm not gonna spoil where they came, but. And maybe a lot of the ones that did worse, but there was a lot of them that did very well that didn't. And I feel like, especially in season 2, it's going to be a lot more like that. Like, some of the record hunters aren't going to do as well because, if we're completely honest, with all the maps now, like at first when it was just a few maps, yeah, you could master them and just keep playing them. And when you just kept playing them and getting records, sure, you could do very good. But now with so many maps, it's really hard to do very good. On all the maps and have like within 2 seconds of the record on a public lobby on every map because you have the world record on every map. No, that ain't gonna really happen. And I feel like I don't know if there's gonna be any more new maps for Glide. But say there was, like imagine if there was like over 20 like there is with Battle. See, I'm sorry, I don't see people being able to perfect all those maps. I actually got it there. Holy crap. Okay, I gotta stay focused. And maybe I can win. But no, I just don't see it being able to happen like it did with like before. Like, say if there's like obviously when there was one map, say there was like 4 maps and you could just perfect all those maps and be really good at them, and keep up like playing with them, yeah. But now there's a lot more specializing in maps too, because like some people are really good at a certain map and other people are really good at certain maps, and it's going to be very interesting to see who's good at what map. And I guess it's just playing consistently is what will help you stay good at all the maps, which I haven't actually done very much lately, so maybe that's my problem. I think I'm going to win this round, but will I be able to win the whole thing? It's going to be hard. It's going to be really tricky here. Trying to get under a minute 36, well, in the minute 36s at the very least, is going to be a bit difficult if we're completely honest. I'm not sure how well I'm doing because I don't have a ghost to compare myself against. Okay, didn't hit anything there. I'm at 129. I don't think I'm going to get it. No, I'm not going to quite get it. Looks like Omega's won this round again. I think I got him, actually. Wow, I think I got him. That was really close. Good battle, Omega. I think I got him. I crash at it all the time, lol. I hate the hedge bit on it. Yeah, I hate the hedge bit too. I think I was talking about that earlier. I tried to avoid it the first couple of runs, and I was super lucky I got through there. You crash at it all the time, like you said. Yeah, I crash at it all the time too. I think I'm more of a world record player than I am of a casual player, but I think I'm good at both. I'm working on both. I'm playing a lot more casual now, especially with the leaderboards being broken. But if we look at Jesper, for example, I don't know if Jesper's watching this, and no offense, Jesper, he's super good at the game, and he used to play it a lot, but now he's played it quite a bit less. I mean, when he was playing it a lot, he was basically unbeatable here, but when he plays it a lot less now, I don't think he's going to be able to get the or he's going to maybe, like, I think he might win the glide tournament, but if he does, it's not going to be by much. Not going to be by much, because he hasn't played the game in very long, and there's so many new maps. Again, I haven't checked the leaderboards. I don't even know if he's played Icarus. And yeah, he's going and playing and getting out the world record. But when was the last time he played some of these maps? Like, when was the last time he played Yeti? Because if you look at me and Airy, we've beat his record on Yeti. I was able to break, I think, I'm going to save something else that I actually did for a different video, but I'm better than his record on Yeti in most public games now, just because I've played it so much, and people have gotten better at certain maps like that, and he hasn't gotten better, and if we'd be lucky to say he's the same skill level he was before in a lot of maps. Some of them, yeah, he might have gotten better, but some maps he's definitely gotten worse, I think, like, and other people have gotten better, which is definitely a problem. And then I think a lot of the new maps, maybe he did get the world record, but then say you play a map 10 times, you get the world record, then you don't play it for a month. One, I doubt you're still going to have the world record, and two, it's pretty much all that you've done for that little period of time, because you haven't played it very much. Like, me for example with Cavern, most people that have played this like all a long time, if I go like a month without playing this and then I go on Cavern, oh yeah, of course I'm going to win on Cavern. Or of course I'm going to do good on Cavern. Do you know how much I've played lately? Or do you know how much I've played this? Like, it's kind of like, if you don't say a word for a month, are you going to be able to talk? Yeah, sure. If you go and study math or whatever the heck you got to do in school for one day, and then you don't remember, study or review it for a month, are you going to be able to remember it? No. It's all about your habits, and like the saying goes, old habits die hard. So I feel like it's going to be a lot different, and also the fact that now we have a lot more players like Omega and Aenorn that are really, really, really trying to get good at the game, and same thing with Crafting It, or they already are very good, and they're trying to be able to win in public games and get near world record times in every match. So I just don't think it's going to be the type of domination he had last time. Besides the fact, I'm trying to set it up so there's no real new maps when we do it. Like when he last did it, there was that new track pack, or there was the new canyon map he won easily on. By the way, the game's definitely lagging because you saw me hit the wall there and I didn't take any damage. But whatever, I won't complain about not taking damage. It didn't slow me down, so... anyway, since we're playing Temple, and this is our second time playing it, I'm going to try going back below again, because, you know what, I'm feeling dicey. I'm very bad at doing this, though. That's the only problem. I really need to learn how to do this. At least I didn't die. At least I didn't die. That's always the good news. I was right behind Aenorn, too. I still came second, and there's actually a random that did pretty good. I think that's a random. Sorry if you're not a random. He's on World of War 2 private beta. Yeah. Actually, I think the game just came out. I'm not sure. Now that you've said it, watch Jesper dominate it, lol. Yeah. I doubt it. Do you know how much I doubt it? One, he's refusing, like, even when we play practice games, he hasn't wanted to play them. The Eliminator, he didn't want to do. He doesn't really want to play Glide, except maybe he'll go on for 5 hours and get a world record. I think maybe some of the old maps he was really good at, like that nobody's even be able to touch his record, maybe. But you have to remember, the rest of us, for the most part, are getting better at the game. He is, let's just say he hasn't played most of the maps in a very long time. Let's just say he's the same skill level he was before. Even then, I think a lot of people will be able to beat him, or at least give him a run for his money. Say he wins the league. Let's say he still wins it. Sure. But is he going to dominate like he did last time? No, I don't see that happening. I don't even know if I see him winning it. It's going to be interesting. Because like, if you look at him online, he's playing other games, and it just doesn't seem like he's gonna win at the league, just because, you know what, he's either equal or worse to what he was on most maps, and everybody else, like I've said, Crafting It, Omega, and all of them have really been working hard on getting better. Um, and like a lot of these games are going to be really tight between him and other people for the win, and he's not going to dominate it. It's going to be very tight. Like now, before, if you look at the league before, we had spoilers for the league. If you haven't watched it, I'm just going to spoil some stuff. I'm basically just going to spoil the entire standings. So if you don't want to hear that, I don't know, just mute it for the next like 2 minutes or something. But anyway, you had Jesper Gran in first place. Obviously, he won by quite a bit. Then you had Airy. Jesper hasn't played very much. Airy's gotten back to playing. At first, he was. I'm gonna be honest with you, Airy. I think you're watching this. You were very good for a little bit, and I mean you hadn't played in a while, so there's no problem with that. But now you've gotten a lot better again, and you have Omega, who's gotten a lot better. You have Craftnet, who's gotten a lot better. Supers hasn't really played and's gotten equal or worse, so Supers, I've gotten better. I'll say that with myself. I didn't really play the best in that tournament to begin with. But really before you had those two up quite a bit, and I mean Airy didn't do good in the middle section, but he ended up pulling away at the end. And then you had us all clambered together. As you remember, it was super close. Us four, so minus the Supers, but then now you have Aenorn, who's new, and you have a bunch of new people, and there's a lot of more new people in the tournament, because the thing was, there was only 5 people that were really, really competitive and a threat to win on a lot of maps. Now, for the next league, there's probably going to be 6 or 7 or 8 people, because we've gotten a lot of better, or a lot more really good gliders. Okay, fine. I'm like in lag right now. Oh, okay, as I say that, I don't even really hit the block and just take a really weird bounce of damage. But yeah, I would have died there from the bottom. But anyway, what I'm saying is it's just a lot more competitive. It's like, let's take a professional sport, for example. If you let's just think of professional sports. If you have a not very popular professional sport, and you have this one guy that just devotes his life to it, and he's number 1 in the world, then okay, yeah, he's great. I don't know how I died there, but and yeah, he's great, and he's probably going to be the best in the world, yay. But if you have, and if it's not very popular, yeah, he's going to be the best in the world. Sorry, I just messed up my train of thought. But if it's super popular, like, if you look at soccer, there's a ton of people who are really good at that. And I mean, yes, there is still best players and stuff like that at the game, but basically what I'm saying is the more people that play something, the more competitive it is, and the more people we get in a league, the lower the chances you are that you're going to win on each map. Like, just adding one person in automatically lowers your chances. Yeah, GG. But yeah, it just lowers your chances of winning each time. Aenorn's really good, and we've added some other people that are really good. And I don't see the league going the way. I think he was lucky to have done how good he did last time. I'm gonna go as far to say that, if we're completely honest. And the other thing is, we have a lot of people that have specialized and are really good on different maps. We have Aenorn and Omega are really good on Temple. 119, 118, that's a really good time. This isn't a map that you can usually get super close to the world record every single time. And I think the world record glitches is like 115, 116. So it's really good, I think. And I don't think Jesper's at that skill level anymore to be able to do that. And then if you look at Yeti, I can get better than his personal best. So unless he works on that map, sorry, I'm beating you. Unless I mess up like I did last time on Yeti, remember that. But no, sorry, I think I will beat him on that map. Can everybody vote for Excalibur if you're watching the stream and you're in the game, please, because you know, kind of want to play that. But I just think that he won't be able to do that, and I think a lot of the maps, I can see almost every map that he's had the world record on that other people have improved on. Maybe it's Airy, but I just feel like other people have improved on it enough that on every single map, there's not going to be a single map. If I look at all the maps, there isn't a one map I look at and I'm like, oh well, he's probably going to dominate this map and win it easily. If you look at mobs, his legit records like 121, and I've gotten 124, and Omega's up there too, and stuff like that. And honestly, like, I can run on pretty much every map. People can run consistently within 5 seconds of the world record, for the most part. I mean, there's a couple exceptions, but even the ones that are exceptions, they're really good times. So I just think that even like he isn't going to run within 1 second of the world record each time. Even if he does run really, really, really good, he's going to have a run for his money, and it's going to be really hard. And just from what I've seen from him, it doesn't look like he's going to be that caliber anymore because he hasn't been practicing the game. So yeah, this isn't a game that you're just naturally talented at. That's why there's such a big skill divide between public people and like most of the people in this game, because you practice. The more you practice something, the more you're good at it. Like, if somebody like even any professional sport, people are not automatically good. Even if they're super good at a game. This was the shortcut I was thinking about on Celts, except I was equating it to the wrong map because these maps actually look really similar. Anyway, yeah, if you're good at any professional sport, it doesn't matter how good you are naturally. If you never practice a game of soccer in your life, are you going to be a pro soccer player? Even if you're the most talented person in the world, and if you practice a ton, you would be the #1 player in the world. You're not even going to make it pro, if we're honest. Like, you aren't. It's just something you have to practice, and it's like saying people that are retired at anything, you automatically get worse at it. And I mean, yes, he has played some of the new maps a bit, but that might help him with the game mechanics and stuff like that. But I just don't think he's gotten a lot, or he's going to get any better. And he's honestly, on the other maps, everybody else was a lot worse. Like, now we've improved by 3 or 4 seconds, and 3 or 4 seconds is quite a lot on like every map. So I think that even if he was as good as he was, he would have a very, very, very hard time holding on. And he's not as good as he was. That's his issue. So anyway, we will see how he does. He might, like you said, that was a beast. He might just prove me wrong and just win every single map and get every single possible point. Maybe he's been secretly practicing the entire time. He also has school, which you can't blame him for that. But maybe he's just been secretly staying home from school and just going offline and just practicing for 8 hours every day, and has gotten so good at every map that he can get within 1/10 of a second of the world record. I don't know. Anything can happen, and that's part of what's fun about this game. And again, you only have 3 chances if you think about it. There's 3 rounds to do good, and each round it gives out points. So if you die once in one round, then, well, you're not going to probably win that round, and especially now. So my point is, he'd have to go, if he was going to win every round, let's just think about this for a second. He would have to win he'd have to never die, basically, because everybody's gotten to the point where, and I think we pretty much already were, that's not going to happen. So anyway, I just wanted to give out my 2 cents in saying that I doubt that's going to happen in the second league. Don't be surprised if it's like, oh my god, these points just got turned upside down. Well, this game's a really unpredictable game, and the point system's kind of unpredictable, and I feel like it's going to be even more unpredictable in the next league. Like, the guy who came 7th could have won the thing. Probably not that extreme, but maybe the guy who came like 4th or 5th could have won the thing if he had a little bit more luck on his side, like, me in the first season. Yeah. No, I doubt I could have won it, but I know I could have definitely came in the top 3 instead of coming 4th, which is kind of what I was just so sighing about, coming 4th there. But you know what? I gave it a really good run for my money at the end, because I was pretty much 5th the entire thing, or 6th the entire thing, and then I ended up coming 4th. Like, if you look how close, even in the original league, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th were only separated by like 3 or 4 points in total. Yeah, 3 or 4 points? Are you kidding me? You win one stage, that's 2 points. Just think about that for a second. So if one guy dies in front of you, like if one guy died in front of me, if Supers died before me on Yeti, I would have came 3rd. If Airy didn't beat me by like 1/10 at the last game of Dragon, I would have tied for 3rd. Just think about that for a second. That's how tight this thing is, and there's a lot of unpredictability. It isn't like trying to get a world record where, hey, you get the world record, you're great. It's kind of like, oh, you need to do really good, or like you need to do really good consistently. That's what this is about. So I'm just throwing out there that I think it's going to be way more competitive, way more unpredictable, And honestly, you can't just say, hey, this guy, whoever wins the league, you can't just be like, oh, they're the best in the world. Unless it's Jesper, then you probably have a premise for that. But if you're just like, hey, this is the best guy on PS4, or yeah, this guy's obviously the best on PS4 or whatever, because it might be like super close and they may have won like every map. Like you could still win by a lot. You could win the championship by 30 points and or even as many as Jesper did. Probably not as many as Jesper did, but and just barely win every map just by a slight amount, or just get lucky a few times when you like die and everybody else dies or something like that happens. If you get lucky, like the league is really fun and it shows a lot of the best players on the PS4, but it isn't a science of saying who's the best at the game, because if we were playing 10 games of every single map, and the points was like in the thousands, then sure, that would probably calculate it perfectly, basically. But guess what? We aren't. And again, this is a completely, like I said before, completely different from skill. The different types of skill. Aries hoax. It would be funny if someone did it by like 100. Now, let me think about this for a second. I don't actually think that's mathematically possible. The most points you can get in a game, well, now it's probably about 160. There's about 5. Basically think of it this way. If everybody, single person, the only possible way for that to happen is if somebody won the tournament, like every single game, every single stage, and then the rest of the people basically divided all the points evenly, then it would be possible. But you can't win if the same person came second every single game, even if you got max points, you'd only win by, I think, what would it be? You'd win by quite a lot, yes, but you'd only win by it would only be by like 70 points, I think. It would be 70 points, now that I just added that up, if you won every single game and stage. You'd get 70 points. If the same or you'd win by 70 points if the same guy came second every single time. Now, obviously, the same guy is not going to come second, but then at the same time, the same guy isn't going to win every time. So, this league type thing, I mean, first season it was a little bit by Jesper, but it isn't really domination. It doesn't seem, it isn't a thing. It's like, if you guys watch a lot of professional sports, well, it depends on what professional sports you watch, I guess, but a lot of sports aren't that way. Like, you can't completely dominate at something and win every single game of it. I'm doing really bad at Excalibur, I've noticed, too. I need to get better at this map. I don't even have any clue. There's so many different routes, and I have no idea which one's the best one. But, no, there's always, like, professional sports, it's always just this little edge that separates everyone, and this is even worse. If you consider the fact that other people are playing, like, 60-minute games to figure out who wins, and we're playing like a minute long games, and if you die once, you basically screw yourself over for that entire stage. Or if you die 3 times, you're basically screwed over for that entire game and lose a lot of points. And yeah, basically if you think about it, there's a lot of luck involved in this. A lot. So, my point, very, very, very long rant I'm on, just in case you guys haven't realized, but my point, it's very luck based. And I doubt it's going to be dominated this coming one. And I'm not going to go as far. I might go as far to say that nobody's going to win more than 4 stages. No, 5. 5 games. 5 different maps. Nobody's going to win more than that. I might go as far to say that just because there's 5 or 6 people that could easily win the championship. And there's so many different people who are good at different maps that I don't think somebody's going to win more than 5. And I think Jesper won like 10 or 9 last time. So that's not going to happen. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Shuts the light if you want to get good at. Yeah, sure. I'll check out some videos. I think I've already seen a bunch of like Excalibur and Celts. The problem is, it's actually better to watch a video after you've done the route or learn the route a bit, then watch a video, then come back. Because if you already know what the track looks like, you can kind of be like, oh, that route, that's where I go there. Whereas if you've seen the route, but then you have it, and you go in a different, and you mess up on the route, like you're kind of like trying to remember where the route is at a time, and then you're kind of not really remembering. So that's just what I mean. Like, it's kind of hard to equate what the route is when you haven't really played it at all. So, yeah. So Spartacus beat me. I came third somehow there. Aenorn does not look like he's very good at the map either, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, let's see how we'll do. Next map looks like it's going to be mobs. We're playing a lot of even the new, like besides Temple, we've pretty much played all maps that are semi-new if they're not new. Like we haven't played Yeti, Cavern. Cavern. I'm going to add this really quick because a lot of these people started playing the game at the beginning, and Cavern's one of the best maps because if you think about it, just think about this for a second. Cavern was the only map out for like a month. So think of just a month practicing on one map. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, a lot of us didn't play the game as much back then, but still, that's a lot. And then you practice it as much probably a lot of the time with the other maps, or almost as much when the new ones came out. So yes, Cavern's usually the best map for pretty much everyone, and also it's a very, very easy map. I also just hit the ground like 5 times there, and thanks to lag, I didn't die, so that's good. But no, it's a very, very easy map as well. It's made as a beginner map. If you haven't noticed, all the DLC maps seem to be easier, all the free maps seem to be easier and less complicated than the paid-for ones. You're probably wondering why that is, but it's because they're kind of introductory maps to get people into the game. Like, all the hardcore people that really like to play usually have the DLC maps, or have at least played them. Whereas the casual gamers, if they just have the free maps, you don't want to make them super hard and scare everybody away. So yeah, that's a thing. That's why on Temple, Canyon, and Cavern, it's usually, well, not so much on Temple and Canyon. They've made them a little bit harder, but Cavern was basically the introductory map, if you think about it. It's really easy. Yeah, it's just a really easy overall map. There's a lot of shortcuts and stuff in it that can make it a bit harder, but even when you take the shortcuts, it's not a very hard map. So anyhow, I messed up in that one section, but I was the only one it looks like that didn't die, and this is an example of how luck can help you. Also, Omega's like right here with me. Oh, Omega beat me by 1/10 there. But anyway, Go shots, go shots, go shots. Yeah, I came close there. I came close, at least. I did come close. Have I won any maps yet? Have I actually? I don't think I have. No, I've won. Yes, I won it at Icarus. I did win it at Icarus. But then again, we've played. This is the only map we've played at that I'm semi-decent, or that I'm pretty good at. It's not even close. I wouldn't say it's in my top 5 best maps even. Maybe it's 5th or around there. And Omega's really good at it too, coincidentally, so that's a thing. Yeah, but in comparison to other people, maybe it's in my top 5. Let's look at this. Yeti's probably number 1, I'd say. Just being able to do this consistently in a game. Ares gotten good at that, so I'm actually not 100% sure. Kraken and Dragon, we have a couple people there better. My problem is I feel like I haven't specialized enough. I need to specialize a bit more. Because I feel like right now I'm kind of one of those players that's just going to... I could win the championship, but the way that the point system's set up, and I mean this is my own fault, I'm not going to change it to benefit me though, is that you get a lot of points for winning maps, right? So if you could go out there and win half the maps and do completely terrible and maybe not even get any points on the rest of them, you probably still win the championship, unless there's some guy that's able to win the other half, and if it, like the half or the other half are evenly distributed, yeah, you'd probably still win the championship. So that's the thing about this league, that winning is really helpful. But I feel like I'm like a top 5 player on like every map, or top 3 on a lot of them, but I don't know if there's very many I will win. So I think I need to improve myself. Like Dragon, not really anymore. Definitely Dragon. Let's go through the maps. Yeti, I think I could win at, definitely. Kraken, I am definitely a top 3 player. Dragon, I'm a top 3 player. Cavern, I'm just gonna say who knows. I have no clue there. It's Cavern. Probably a top 3 player. If we go to Shrunk. Not really, like top maybe 5th or 6th about player. Temple's same, maybe if I get lucky, do pretty decently. Around there though too. And then if we look at mobs, aka the map we're on right now, I'd say a top 3 player. Probably not going to win though. That's what I mean by top 3. I'm probably not going to win, but I think I'll come in the top 3 probably. What else do we got? What map am I forgetting? But Body, actually, yes, that is probably a map I will win on. It's kind of weird because I'm not actually super good at that map, but nobody else really is, and I can get consistent under a minute 50, which nobody else can really do, I don't think, unless Omega's like practice a ton that I don't know about. You're going for under 101 legit. Yeah. I know you're really good. You're really good at Cavern. Jesper, I think, well, Jesper was at least, and maybe is. He's still kind of a question mark, which is kind of messes up my thoughts on some of the maps. I'm not really sure how good that kind of really determines on what my chances on Kraken and Dragon are. Even though I do know you're also really good at them, Ari. But then again, if one person is better than you at maps, they can mess up. But if 2 people, probably not. But no, you guys are pretty good. I can get solid 104s, which is actually surprisingly hard for people to beat. 104. I guess. I mean, it is technically within 2 or 3 seconds of the record, and it isn't like people practice Cavern a ton anymore. But then if we look at, obviously, I'm not going to judge the new maps. Canyon, top 5. Canyon's kind of iffy though, because I could potentially win that. Because nobody's really like I've won there. But I've also done bad there. It's kind of it's like the one map that I can do good at, but I also can't. I can basically finish anywhere. I could win it. It would be a steal for me to win it, but I could also get a really good top 3 finish, but then I could also come back in 5th. So it's one of those weird maps. I think all the newer maps are kind of like that because Canyon's new. It's not brand new, but it's the newest one besides the new ones. And it was, again, a solo map, so a lot of people had time practicing on it, though, which is kind of what makes it really weird. The 3 new maps though, we're not even gonna say about those yet. Obviously Icarus, yeah, I could definitely win there. Definitely top 3 probably, at least as of right now, if you're forcing me to make a decision or say a thing about them. But Excalibur and Celts, yeah, no. But then again, I haven't played them yet. They've been out for not even a week, so you can't blame me there. Also, Omega's probably gonna beat me here because I haven't had the bestest run on this map. Again, I haven't played a bit in a while, you have to remember that, which is part of why I haven't been playing the best, and I haven't really won very much on this stream compared to, say, like last stream. But, you know what? I finished solidly in a lot of the maps. Oh god. I got him. Oh no, Aenor won. Me and Omega finished. Me and Omega tied behind him, but Omega did hit something, so I did win the map. That was pretty lucky, though. I won the map there. That's my second win on. How many maps have we played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7 so far. So I won 2 of 7, which is pretty good, I guess. I mean, I haven't played very good on some of them, but then again, 2 new maps I'm not very good at, or new maps I haven't really practiced very much. I haven't played in a while. And then we also played 3 maps that I'm not good at. So Mobs is the only map we've played at that I'm pretty good at. So yeah, I think I've done pretty good. Who is the best overall? So define overall. Define overall, and I'll give you a half good answer. Like what I mean by define it is, do you mean like who's the best at like I'm guessing by overall you mean by like who's the best at playing in public games and at getting records, or do you mean just like getting at records or just getting like playing public games? Because if it's getting records, Jesper. If it's playing public games, just ask me that, because that's going to be a very long, or if it's both, because those are both going to be very long to figure out. Crossed and color are both very, very, very specialized. Now, what I suspect, I don't want to say it. They haven't really done very many live streams. I don't think they've really been in distance any of his. But what I suspect with them is that they're players that just keep playing until they get the record, and they specialize so much. Because Xbox, you kind of have to do that because it's quite a bit more competitive. But on their records, like Crossed Singer is amazing on Dragon, and I think a couple other maps. But let's say you tell him to go and do Cavern. I don't know how well he would do. Like if you put him in a public game of Cavern, would he win? or would he win? Or like, if you put him in our league, let's just say, and we played on Cavern, would he win? Doubt it. I'm very doubtful there because I like, again, even when you look at the beginning of, have you guys noticed the Xbox players at the beginning of their videos? How often has Color's a little bit better than him, but how often has Cross Singer's name been there? Not very much, again, unless it's, again, on a couple of the maps he's really specialized on. So I just think he's very good at a couple maps, and maybe not as good on the rest of them. Color is a bit better. I mean, Cavern was probably a bad example. He's decent at that one, but I suspect those two players at the very least, and some of the other ones, have really specialized on maps, especially like pretty much everybody on Xbox, which I think would make a league there very different. And I actually kind of like our league concept more than theirs. No offense to you guys, because if we had continued doing our league versus if they hypothetically had a league, what I think would happen is in their league would be, okay, first map. Each map you'd have about one to three players who would just do super good on the map and dominate it, and everybody else wouldn't even come close. And you just have that for every single map. So there'd be a little bit of luck involved, but basically somebody would just win by, like, it wouldn't even be close. Versus with ours, we have a lot of people that have really rounded out on all the maps, and yeah, we do have a little bit like that too, but it isn't going to be, here, Cross Singer easily wins Dragon with under a minute, legit. And then on the rest of the maps, he comes in like 10th place. Not that I'm going to say that's going to happen, but it could happen. And that's what I just mean. Xbox is just so specialized. It's kind of, is it a good thing? Is it? So, I just think it would make a league very boring. It's kind of like, imagine if there was a championship for every single, or imagine if there was a triathlon competition, and they did all the events separately and scored them separately, or even, you had basically the best swimmer in the world, the best runner in the world, and the best biker in the world, all in it. Well, those people would get creamed in the other two competitions, but they'd win their own easily. Yeah. Versus, say, that would be Xbox, for example. And then if you say go on PS4, you'd have all the people that actually, doing triathlon. So I just think it would it would work that well. Because, like, Cross Singer, I don't know how much time he spent, but just from what I assume from how much time he's been playing Glide, let's just say he's played, I'm not actually looking at the comments right now, so if you're saying something, I'm not actually responding to that, but I'm trying to focus on this. But basically, I think that he's very specialized at Dragon. I can't remember what, maybe one or two other maps, and he's played it a ton. But those other maps, I don't think he's played very much at all, because he's just like, oh, somebody else is going to have the record, which is completely fine, but it's not really going to, help very much, if you get what I mean, in like a league type thing. So, yeah, a league, I don't know if it would work as well on Xbox. It would be cool. I wish there was a mix between them. Is there leaderboards on the Switch? I feel like I should just buy a Switch just so I can dominate the leaderboards. That would be funny. But no, I'm not going to actually do that. Yeah, I'm poor. I can't do that. No, I'm not really poor, but anyway. Yeah, that's basically what I'm talking about. People on Xbox, just wondering, people on Xbox in the comment section, what do you think of the Better Together update? And if you haven't heard of it, then well, that's an answer within itself. But what do you think of the Better Together new version of Minecraft, and not getting updates anymore on the console version? Honestly, at first I was like, oh, PS4, or first I was super excited about it, then I realized PS4 doesn't get it, and I was like, oh, that sucks, I'm very sad now. And then after everything, I'm kind of like, you know what, I'm kind of happy, because if I really do want the Better Together update, you know what, I'll go buy myself an Xbox. But for the time being, PS4 will keep getting updates, so you know what, I'm fine with this. And you know what, best case scenario, and this would be really cool, best case scenario, PS4 gets the Better Together update later, because they're still negotiating with Sony. So let's say somehow a miracle happens and they get the Better Together update. That'd be great. But it would also mean, up until that point, we still have PS4 updates, probably. So and then they have to code it with PS4 even after announcing it. So let's say they get it next summer. That means we still have a whole year's worth of PS4 updates. So I still get PS4 updates before then, and I don't even have to buy a new console. So it kind of works better, except I do have to wait. But besides that, it works better. And in that time, they're getting out all the kinks in the Better Together update, so it almost works better for PS4. Yeah, I'm just going to read the comments real quick, and then I actually have another point. Color is really good, but isn't the best at Giants. Okay, I would say Cross, as he can play a map for an hour and get an insane time, and I think MC, when there were only 8 maps, and he took a spree and took out 6 out of 8 maps. Cross gets under 1 minute on Dragon easy. Yeah, I know he can get under a minute on Dragon. I'm not questioning that, but how do I say this? He doesn't play the other maps. At least from what I know, he doesn't, like, ever play for any, like he's a world record player. I never see him bouncing around in public lobbies or playing streams. Like, I think Invison would be one of the best ones overall because, you know, he plays streams and I think plays all the maps. Whereas, like, Cross Singer, like what I've done with Icarus so far, maybe he hasn't even touched the other maps. Like, there might be some maps that he hasn't even played. Like he might have just seen them in a stream or played them once and been like, not my thing. I like this map more, and I chose this map. So, yeah, this is the map I'm playing as. That's great. That's great, Cross Singer. Now, what do you expect us to? You're just not gonna get the world records on those maps, and if we play in a public game, like just think about that. Think about how bad I just did on Celts and Excalibur, even with kind of seeing the routes and having other people to guide me that weren't like the best yet. Think about how bad I'd do if that was an actual competition in the league. I would have got creamed and probably come last. Like if you remember on the original Canyon one, I kind of did because I played it a couple times. I didn't even get a point on Canyon. Now imagine if Cross Singer did that with 9 of the maps. He wouldn't be competitive. He wouldn't have a chance because even if like let's just assume we have the same scoring system as mine. Even if he somehow got 15 points on those 3 maps, he had 45. He wouldn't win. He would actually probably get quite a bit of points. But with the way everybody else was going, maybe he'd come like 4th or 5th. It would be very interesting to see. But no, I don't think he would win. But that's just my opinion there. I've never like if you look at their leaderboards, if you're on Xbox, just tell me. I guess you can tell me where he is on all the maps, but I don't know. I just, from what I've seen from videos, I've never, besides the map he has the world record on, I've never seen him in the top 10 on any of the maps on the leaderboards. So that leads me to believe he's probably not the best of them. Let's be honest there. Cross does play them. He normally doesn't join streams though. Yeah, okay. I can believe that. Yeah. Sure. I don't know that. Sure. I don't know how good he is at the other maps because evidently, like I said, he's not on top 10 on the leaderboards on most maps. So again, like personally, me, I'm not trying to bloat here, but if we look legitly, top 10 Cavern, check. Top 10 Kraken, again, it's different. It's easier than Xbox. You can argue that, but still, top 10 Kraken, check. Like, a lot of these are super easily, too. Top 10 Dragon, check. Top 10 Yeti, check. Top 10 Temple, I think still a check, even though I'm not very good at the map. A minute 20 still, I think, legit top 10. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure, but top 10 Mobs, check. Top 10 Body, check. Top 10 Shrunk, no. Actually, maybe. I think I actually am top 10 Shrunk. I'm not sure. Anyway, so top 10 Body, or top 10 Mobs, check. I already said that, sorry. Top 10 Canyon, check, I'm pretty sure. And top 10 Icarus, check, and then obviously the new ones. But let's take out the new ones, the new 3 maps. I probably am in the top 10 on the leaderboards on every single map, whereas he is on 3 maps. Again, leaderboards are harder on Xbox, I understand that, but we aren't going to just assume that he's 11th place on every map. And a lot of the maps I am top 10 on, I'm not 10th. I'm higher than that. And this is taking legit, like, I don't know legit on a couple of maps I know I'm not in the top 10, but then again, there's hack times. Like Cavern, I'm not. Okay, 10th place is 46 seconds. We obviously know that's time glitched. But Anyway, that's just my opinion on the matter there. And again, he could be a great public player. Like I said before, public's completely different. Like a lot of the people with us, I mean, now they're getting more so, but like Omega, I don't know if Omega has more than 2 top 10s, and he was in third for most of the league in first league, and now he's probably going to do even better in the second one. So I just think that he that like being good, being able to do a map like and get a world record, and I mean, yeah, maybe on some maps it would be super easy because you practice them a lot, but being able to do well on some maps consistently is different than being able to do well once. Again, remember, there's only 3 and there's a lot of luck involved. So that's just my opinion there. This has been a really cool debate. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing some more. Would you guys like to see more glide bonus videos? Let me know if you would. Like, you know, I had the one that was tips and tricks, but more like, there was actually I saw something from 4J today, so I'm probably going to be stealing this idea. I was thinking about this before. It's kind of a generic idea, so you can probably see why I was thinking about this. So I'm not completely stealing the idea, but I saw that 4J tweeted to Stampy. Stampy did a video on the top 10 battle maps, and he was talking. They said, "What about doing the top 10 glide maps?" And I was thinking about doing this. There were some problems that arise because I wasn't sure how I was going to evaluate them. Am I going to be like, personally, me, like my favorite 10, because that's going to be kind of biased, like the top 10 in terms of gameplay, decorations, or like overall, and I'm not sure how I'm going to unbiasedly do that overall, but if you guys want to see something like that, I can figure out how to do it. Top 10 glide maps, or maybe since there's 12 of them, I'll just do everyone instead of being like, you have to figure out which of these 2 is worse. But no, seriously, and just in terms of gameplay, decoration, if you want to see something like that, that would be, let me know, because I think I might do something like that. Just objectively put out, hey, here are the top 10 glide maps. Yeah. And yeah, if you want to see something like that, again, I want to put out content you guys want to see, so let me know what you guys would like to see. Would you guys like to see more world record videos? You probably do, but those take a while, obviously. Would you like to see more tips and tricks videos? Would you like to see other games? Would you like to see different types of Minecraft videos? Would you like to see, trying to think, would you like to see glide challenge videos, more streams? What would you like to see? That's my question. More Eliminator. Yeah, that's just my question right there. So just feel free to leave any comments about that. Yeah, but Glide's a very fun minigame, and like I said before, you have to really remember, it's a game inside a game, so it isn't like this is a whole new game and that they're taking attention to time. There's probably a little tiny game crew developing or pretending about it, so we do have to cut them a break. I was actually, if I'm going to be honest, I was quite annoyed when they didn't patch it, because first of all, and people made this point, would you rather it be delayed and them not do it? Yes. The actual answer is yes. I'd rather it be delayed more. But I was pissed off it was delayed as much as it was already. Why was I pissed off that it was delayed so much? Because why did you delay the game so much? Like they were supposed to do the stream on Monday, and usually when they do the stream on Monday, it comes out on Tuesday. Logic. But the stream came out on Monday. Oh shoot. Oh god. Am I gonna win this? Oh sorry. The stream came out on Monday, and you beat me by 500s. Okay. But yeah, the stream came out on Monday, and they're supposed to come out on Monday, and usually the update comes out on Tuesday. Well, they delayed it till Friday, so I'm like, okay, I'll come next week, right? Didn't come out on that Tuesday. It came out the next Tuesday. So it came out 2 weeks after it was originally supposed, like I thought in a way, supposed to come out, which was kind of like, what? And then on top of that, they didn't even fix the bug. That's kind of annoying. They didn't even fix both the bugs. I know they didn't have very long to patch it, but if you think about it, that time glitch from the time the update came out, it was out for a month. And if you fix the speed glitch, like, come on, you got to be able to fix that time glitch. That was the most important thing. I'd rather them have fixed the time glitch than fix the speed glitch, because if we're honest, the speed glitch, is like the speed glitch. You still have to do the map. I mean, I don't really want it there, but if it's there, I'll accept it. If there's a time glitch just ruins the leaderboards basically. And somebody's already glitched. At least Celts and Excalibur. I don't know about Icarus on here, but every map that means except I think Icarus, last I checked, which was like 2 days ago, has been glitched. So, yeah, that's basically my thought on that update. A lot of people were I got a little tiny bit of, dang it, I'm not gonna beat the record. Dang it, I'm gonna come second probably this game. Oh well. Usually I win on Dragon, especially when it's me, Omega, and Anorm, but they definitely practiced up. Usually I can do a bit better. I can get a win at 4 time, but you know what? I'll give credit to them. A minute 5 isn't the best time in the world, but it is a pretty respectable time on Dragon. For obviously a public game, not for like a world record. No, not really, not anymore. But anyway, I got a little bit of criticism for that, so I was just talking about, you know, that there's a reason why I don't think that, or I wish that I'm kind of annoyed by the update coming out. But oh well, it happens. Hopefully they will have it fixed in the next couple of weeks. They're probably I think they're spending less time working on this edition now, because the thing is, that was the other thing that I'm kind of confused about, and I'd be really pissed off if I was an Xbox player, is I'm pretty sure that's the last update ever for Xbox, which means the time glitch isn't going to get fixed, I don't think, on Xbox. So, yay, all our world records we can just call legit world records because you guys' system's bugged out and ours isn't. But no, seriously, yeah, I think that was the last update ever for Xbox One. Also, why won't it let me stay in front of the person? Anyway, Xbox One, and I think that was the last update for them in the Switch, so you guys are stuck with the bug. Maybe they'll add one more just to fix it, because that kind of feels weird, but if not, well, sorry, you're kind of stuck with a bug. Sucks to be you. Oh well. Wait, did I come third, not second? I might come third. Oh no, it was Aonor that beat me, not Omega. Okay, sorry, my bad. I think we got at least a bug fix. Okay. No, I just heard from like Toycat and the way it was being produced that this was the last update. I think it's the last actual major update. Like, you guys will probably get one more bug fix. Yeah, to, you know, fix the bugs, because they're just gonna leave the game buggy. But I think that's the last glide track back, and I actually feel bad about this, because if it wasn't for the Better Together update, I think that we would have at least one more free map, maybe another track back to get like towards where battle is. And maybe we'll get like another thing like Fallout for the glide. Probably not, but it's good to hope. But I feel like we might have gotten more if it wasn't for the fact that the Better Together update came out, because they aren't going to just add another. It would be kind of weird if they just added one extra track for PlayStation. And again, the thing is, I don't know. I think this might be the end of mini games too, because Microsoft, for good reason, I don't think that they're going to support PS4 edition a ton. Because that's going to make, instead of having the effect of PS4 players moving over to Xbox because they want the Better Together update, it could end up coming a little bit the opposite with Xbox, with players that really like the new mini game. Like, say there's a new build battle or hide and seek like block hunt game, and people are like, oh, that game's super cool, I want to play that, right? I like the version here more than the one on like Mindplex or whatever the heck that we can play on the new Bedrock version. I just like the version more in general. Or if they add a bunch of new stuff and keep doing that, then they'll be like, oh, I really want to get this edition, so I'd rather buy a PS4. Say I need a new console or something, I'd rather buy a PS4 than an Xbox. Oh, okay, that's a problem, because you're just giving stuff to your competitor instead of helping yourself. So yeah, I think this is going to be the last track, and then I'll get off. One, because my throat is hurting, and two, because, well, it's been like almost 2 hours now. But yeah, haven't done the best on this stream. Again, we haven't played maps I'm very good at, so take that as you may. I mean, we did play Dragon, which I'm good at, and I lost by like 1/10 of a second. Haven't played in a while. You know what? Uh, it's fine. I can do better. I know I can do better. And we're playing with some of the top people. Like, I mean, besides Airy and maybe Jesper, these are the people I expect to be competing for the win anyway. So, um, we shall see how it will be done. And hope. Oh God, the last checkpoint was all the way back here. That was a bad death. Anyway, this time probably won't stand anyway. But yeah, it was a good stream. I hope you guys enjoyed so far. It's still gonna have 2 races left after this one, or 2 stages, or whatever you call them. I like to call them stages. I don't think there isn't an official. I mean, maybe it's rounds. I get confused on what they're called, so I just call it stages in games. But yeah, please leave in the comment section if you're watching afterwards, or just, well, I guess either way you're watching, you should leave it in the comments. But what you think I should make more of, or what you want me to make of. Like I posted, would you like to see another game? Like, I've been playing a lot of Garden Warfare lately, or probably you guys want to see more Minecraft. But just let me know what you want to see, and I shall respond, hopefully. Also, these times are really bad right now. And yeah, I just really want to see what you guys want to see me play, and I will act on that, because Glide's really taking over the channel a lot. I think like half my subscribers now I've gotten just from playing Glide, so that's why I'm a little bit scared if it kind of dies out. Like, what am I going to do on this channel? Because that's where I'm getting a lot of my views and stuff from, is playing Glide. Like, even a little bit ago I tried to mix in some other videos with it, and those other videos didn't get very many views. So I'm kind of trying to, figure out what to do exactly and what you guys want to see. If it's just more Glide, probably. But if you want to see Glide, what do you want to see? Do you want to see streams? Do you want to see, well, you probably want to see the league. I mean, I need to work on that too. But do you want to see just random public games playing with other people? Do you want to see world records? Do you want to see challenges? Do you want to see like theme related videos? What do you want to see? Streams and Eliminator. Alright. Now with Eliminator, I'm probably from now on going to make it a video instead of a stream. I'm kind of conflicted. Maybe if you guys want to, you can help. See, I want to make it a video, but I can't really, for some reason there's a problem with my account where like I tried uploading, I haven't tried to upload a video over 15 minutes for a while, and last time I did, it said that my account wasn't verified. And my account is verified, so that's a problem. So that's a problem on YouTube's end. So I hope that it is fine now. That's what I'm hoping at the very least. So, but otherwise, Eliminator I can play on a stream, which is kind of weird because it's not really a stream type material. I also messed up there. I don't know what I'm doing this game so far, but it's not really stream type material, and I don't think it should be something I play on stream. But at the same time, it's like the only way I can play it, unless you want me to do Eliminator Part 1, Eliminator Part 2, Eliminator Part 3, Eliminator Part 4, Eliminator Part 5, because it's like an hour and a half long. So that's my only conflicted part with Eliminator. That's why I made it as a stream last time, if you notice, because it's kind of a weird thing to be streaming. Like I'm not going to stream the Elite Racers League. Again, if you guys didn't know, the entire Elite Racers League thing was streamed in one recording. Which, I honestly, the only problem I had with the Elite Racers League, which I'm not going to fix, don't worry, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Honestly, why am I doing so bad this time on Icarus? Anyway, is that me talking, like I'm doing right now, distracts me a lot from playing the game. So I'm trying to figure out how, I'm not a professional or anything at this, at YouTube or anything. And professionals, what they are able to do a lot of the time is, kind of talk and concentrate at the same time. And I have difficulties kind of doing that. It's kind of something that's hard for me to do. So that's my excuse for the league. That's one of my big excuses for the league, is that I had a bit of a difficulty concentrating because I was talking the entire time and trying to keep interesting conversation while playing a competitive game. So that's a problem. Like right now, I think I could do quite a bit better if it wasn't for that, but that's why I'm trying to practice, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing streams, so I can get better at doing this. Glide Elite Racers League Survival. Yes, that works. UHCs. I did a UHC a while back. It's actually funny. On the new Xbox, you can make like a 100 by 100 world. Maybe I will do an UHC if I can find some people that would be nice to do it with. I've done them in the past. Yeah, they'd be fun to do. I haven't done one in a while. They're also a lot different now. I actually have a Hunger Games map, a huge one if you didn't know that, to play like on a classic side. But yeah, it's a lot more fun now to do a UHC on a classic size world, and because you can put a map. The only problem I've had with UHCs in the past is that this little thing typically happens a lot called, if I try to make it the super hardcore where there's no health regeneration, everybody dies without killing each other. There's only a couple people, maybe one or two, that are able to actually survive to fight each other. Like, it's ridiculous. So that's the only problem I have with it, but hopefully, fix that. I didn't pay attention to what time Omega or Anorn have, so I'm hoping there's involved multiple deaths, otherwise I'm probably screwed. But, yeah, basically, UHC, the only problem with that is I need to be able to find people that are really good. I can't just play with, like, kind of random people, because if I do, a lot of them are just gonna die right away, and it's gonna be very boring. But, yes, I will try to do something like that. That could be a new game mode for a thing, but they said build battles next, and I very highly doubt they're going to get anything more than build battle. Let's be honest here. Let's just see it as it is. There's no way they're getting more than build battle. We are not going to be getting build battle, then we're going to get UHC, then we're going to get hide and seek or whatever, block hunt, and blah blah, then this, and then this, and Skywars, and then this. Yeah, we're not getting them all. We are not. That's not going to happen. That's part of the reason why the Better Together update came out, I'm pretty sure, is because all these servers, they're working with these servers that all have these mini games already. PS4, there's even less of a demand now because it's just PS4 and some of the older editions, and the older editions won't be able to support it. So really, with the 5 million people that maybe still play PS4, are they just gonna keep putting all that time and energy in? Are they just going to be making mini games? Are they not going to try to keep up with the updates just to support their competitor? Remember, Microsoft's the one who's making this. No. We're being honest here. No. It isn't happening. No. Nope. Very doubtable. Maybe because they promised build battle. We'll probably get build battle. That's it. Hopefully build battle's really good. It kind of seems to me like it's one of the most subjective and kind of stupid game modes. I don't really like it, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'm going to wait till the end, obviously, to see where the places came and stuff. I didn't do very good. I was concentrating too much on my rant. But yeah, maybe I'll do some more. I really like doing streams. I really like doing streams lately. I want to have videos too. I don't want this to just be a streaming channel, but I really like being able to interact with you guys and having streams, so probably have more of those in the future, maybe with some other games. Maybe we can continue with a Glide. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'm probably going to go play some Garden Warfare after this, not on stream, obviously, but just by myself. But yeah, give a thumbs up to the stream if you liked it, and consider subscribing if you haven't already, because it really helps out the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream. See you next time. Bye.